Alright guys, we're going to be testing out the torpedo launcher, the TR50 from Mercury Rise. We're going to be trying it with HPA. I changed up the O-ring. I got a 90 Duro Buna one in there, and it's about a millimeter bigger than the Umarex O-rings, but it's the same inner diameter at 6 millimeters. So I just tried one out with a CO2 capsules, and I'm still getting in 16 joules. I don't know if it's going to hold up to the HPA, but I removed the bolt out of here, and when I put the O-ring in, I put the bolt over top of the valve and slid it on and off a couple times, and it kind of feels right. So if anyhow that don't work, then it's got to be a weaker spring. Because when you pressure it up with the high PSI, what's happening is the air pressure is stronger than the spring, so it's forcing the bolt and the pin to come out of the valve and blowing the air right out. That's what I think is happening, but this is a good O-ring. The other O-ring, it's hard like this, but it seems to be a different material. Like when they're both dry O-rings, and when you feel them in each hand, the 90 Duros are a bit tackier, and the other ones just seem like almost like a slippery plastic. But they're not. It's a type of rubber. I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not the Buna. But yeah, so I think that if this O-ring seems pretty, it seemed right to me when I was sliding the bolt over it in the pin, in and out. So I think if this fails, the next thing to go after, I'm going to go after is a stiffer bolt spring. A bolt spring that can actually keep up with the air pressure and keep the pin in place. But yeah, I got the 8-gram steel bearings, 8.4 gram steel bearings. They fit in this mag with no drilling, and they fit pretty well in the brass barrel. So we're going to try these out with, oh, wrong way, with the pepper ball. I think this, I'm not sure if this is stock, but I think it's 850. And I've never played with it yet, so. Alright, so let me just get this tank screwed in, and hopefully it doesn't blow out. Last time it blew out, but I used 1150 PSI. I'm only trying 800 this time. Okay, I'll gas it up. Alright, we got a click. So, we'll see what happens in the first shot. Get the chronograph on. Okay. Is it gonna blow out? Oh, safety. Forgot about that on this. I'm not used to it with these revolvers. And there it goes. Alrighty. Fail. It's got to be that spring. Let me just unscrew this. Alright. Mag's not cycling either. Huh. Well, that was strange. I'll try this again. Okay. There it goes again. And there we go, we got a jam again. So yeah, this is nothing like the HDR so far. I'm not sure what that is, I can't see. Try with the light, see if I can see what that is. I don't know if the bolt's coming out into the magazine, but it seems to be. Pull the barrel out, and it's still, yeah, it's something in there that's popping out. Something up in here. But I don't think I'm gonna try a stiffer bolt spring before I call this quits. But because I know that's got a good O-ring in there. The O-ring's not blown out. I charged up a second time and it's still in there. And same with the white one. The white one was still intact. I had to remove it. Yeah, so I guess that's the only thing I can come up with. So I'll find a stiffer spring, and because I have a feeling that O-ring is really good. So I'm gonna try that bolt spring because it's obviously pushing the bolt forward. So it was going into the magazine, pushing into the back of the magazine. Like when it was kind of going in here, so I couldn't cycle to the second shot. And then with a little bit of play after I ungassed and everything, it kind of backed off now. It's back to the normal position. So, yeah, I kind of think that spring's just too weak. So, anyways, guys, to be continued. I'm not calling it quits on this yet. I still have hope for it, for the HPA. I mean, it's still working with the 12 gram CO2s. I'm getting 16 joules, so with this nice magazine, and you use sharp projectiles with little points on them, they're definitely not going to go into just a tip well, but they're not going to be lethal, but they're definitely going to hurt. Those will draw blood too, so they'd be really effective for home intruders. But anyways, guys, yeah, we'll try this again after. Take care, and as always, stay safe and have fun.